Hi everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Taro. Okay, so let's start out with a quick sketch, just to make sure I get everything in the right place, and to make sure I'll have it all in the drawing area, because that's part of it too, is I can't quite see what I'm doing here. I mean, I see what I'm doing, but as far as getting it all inside of the picture, just got to make sure I got it right for you. Plus, Taro's got a bunch of cool details that I don't want to miss out on. So I just want to make sure I get everything in there. So that's what sketching is for. Okay, that should be enough for the legs and the arms. And let's see. I mean, for the legs, I haven't even drawn the arms yet, have I? Okay. There's one arm. There's the other. Like that. And I think that's going to give me enough detail, or enough of an idea of where everything's going to be, that I can go ahead and start sketching. So I think that's good enough for me. So I'm going to switch over to a couple of Sharpies. You're welcome to continue with a pencil if you'd like. I'm going to use a fine point Sharpie, which is actually pretty thick, and a Sharpie pen for the fine points. Kind of funny how they name them that, but hey, it's not my company, and I love them to death. So let's start off with some fine point, because I want to draw in the eyes and horns here of the mask here first. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the triangles like this. Let's go ahead and do 2. And I'm going to go inside and draw another line, just right, even, or parallel with the other ones. Then I'm going to go ahead and draw the eyes. Okay. And now I'm going to draw the horns, which are kind of almost like eyebrows, and then they're going to go up. So what I'm going to do with this one is draw a line up like this and go up, stop like that, and then start up again for this line. And I'll show you why in a minute. Come back down and connect it right here. And I'm going to draw another branch of this horn like this. And it's just a look. See how it looks like it's open right there? It's just a style. That's all it is. Because this one is going to be behind it like that. And it's just a style and a look. That's all it really is. But this one, I'm going to do the same thing, but stop up here, because there is a ribbon or tape. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's a stylized detail that's up here that I'm going to draw like this. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did over there with that little branch thing. Like that. Draw it up a little bit more. Draw another one. And then I can finish off the horn like that. Okay, and I think that's all I'm going to do for the fine detail. Well, maybe let's do his mouth real quick. Let's do that little thing. So I'm going to draw a point like that, and come up like this, and draw another one right underneath it, connect it like that. The rest I can move on to the fat Sharpie. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off his mask and just basically draw his head like that. So I'm going to start up here, go to this edge like that, and go all the way around like that. And I'm going to draw his hair, which is like this little stair step little thing like this. Kind of like the treads I put on the feet. Like that. And then his wispy little cuckoo crazy hair detail, which I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but I'm just going to draw some little wispy things that I like, because I think it's his hair. It's hard to tell at this point, but I'm just going to draw some fun details. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and draw his collar. It comes down like this. And this one I want kind of in like that. Oh, you know what? Let's do that too. Let's connect that. Bring it down. And he's got kind of a V shape jacket, which is connected by ropes. So let's do those ropes so we know where that is. And that's basically a couple of smileys like this. And then a smaller one. It's connected. And one more little smiley. And that's holding his jacket together. So we can go ahead and draw the jacket now. And go ahead and connect it all the way up like this. And connect this one all the way over like this. And there's some finer detail in here that we're going to come back with the pen and do. So let's go ahead and draw his neck like that. And again, finer detail I'll come back with later. And there is his shirt inside his jacket. And now I'm going to do the detailing of his shoulder pads and straps for his jacket real fast. And I'm not sure, again, what those actually are, but I'm going to go ahead and do them just because it still looks good. So I'm going to draw his straps for his backpack. Like that. And that'll connect that. And we also know where the edge of his shirt's going to be too. So let's go ahead and draw some crazy wispy details here. Kind of like his hair. Just weird little flurries of material or fur or something. I'm not too sure what it is, but it's really cool. So I'm going to add it on and add my own style to it. Just kind of draw little, almost like flames, like that, and that'll give him his detail for that. So let's go ahead and draw his body. So I know I'm going to draw his shirt in like that, out once like this. Same thing, just a little bit of a fine little detail, and then we're going to draw his rope. He's got a huge rope that's holding his belt on, so I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to do kind of a bumpy little oval like that. Draw another one over here, and then we're going to draw another one down here like that, and then draw almost like a bell looking rope end. And same thing over here. It's going to come down. It's got a little knot like that, and then we're going to continue the rest of his belt that is holding his pants together like this. Like that. And I'm going to go ahead and add this detail, and we're going to I'm going to show you how to do rope. So rope is really simple. You just basically pick a place and just kind of pick the middle like that. That's where you're going to start. So now you're going to do another one like this, another one like that, and that's the idea of all the way around. So now we're going to do one there, 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 because it's big rope. Do one there, and let's do it here too for these little ropes that hold his shirt closed. And since we have the fine detail, let's go ahead and draw the rest of the detail in real fast. I'm just going to follow this detailed line just for some technique and look and style. Like that. Same thing for the inside. He's got it inside his sleeve, his shirt, and he's got rings on his collar. So let's go ahead and try to do a couple like that if you can fit it in. If not, that's okay. And look, I see a spot where I didn't connect. I'm going to do that real quick. Again, I like to connect stuff, so I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go to his sleeves. Well, no, I'll tell you what, since we know where his legs are going to be, let's go ahead and do this. So I know he's got a little like skirt thing that comes down. So I know where his legs are going to be. So I can go ahead and draw this like that. And draw this like that. And he's got these little fringe things that are at the bottom of that. So now that I know where that's going to be, I'm going to do one over here too. You can't quite see the rest of it because it's going behind this leg. So let's draw this leg, it's in front. I'm going to do this. And then close it off like that. Do the same thing here. And that's just the creasing of his pants and material. So let's draw his legs. He's got very elaborate, ornate legs. So I'm going to draw an oval like this, and this one straight at you. So I'm going to draw more of an open oval like that. It goes in because it's like a cylinder. And this one you can't really see, but we'll draw one edge of it like that. And then we're going to draw some ornate looking detail like that. And same thing over here. Let's go ahead and just draw like this, and that'll be that part. So now we're going to draw his legs, and they're very, very detailed. So we're going to worry about that with color. Draw the back of his shin there, or his calf, and there's his shin. And he's got like these big cuffs, like that. And that point is this point. So now I'm going to do like the opposite of that. And that's that cuff. And he's got these boot protectors. I guess that's the best way to say it. So I'm going to draw it over here first so you see what I'm talking about. So now I'm going to do the same thing over here. So it's going to kind of cover the whole foot. Okay. And they also have straps. Hold that. And I'm just doing it just to give me an idea of where the bottom of the foot's going to be. So I'm going to draw the ankle like that. And I'm sorry, that's the heel. You can't really see much there, so I'm not too worried about it. Here, the foot's straight at you, so we're just going to draw like that for the foot. And then this one, I'm going to do this. And he's standing on wooden blocks like this, which have little support blocks underneath them. Okay, and I think that's good for the feet. So now we got to draw the arms. So let's draw his sleeves like this. Like that. And I'm going to draw his arm down to his forearm. And here, I'm going to do something a little different. Okay, so bear with me. I'm going to draw the arm protector, I guess is what he has. And so I'm going to start right here because I know where it's going to end. Because he's got this big, elaborate piece like that. So I'm going to do this and come out like that. And the reason I do that is because he has this very ornate, elaborate thing here. And I'm going to just try to mimic that and show you something else on the inside here. So here I'm going to come in like this, like that, like that, okay? And so for the inside of the arm, watch this. We're going to do some, you see that? It doesn't look right, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing here in a second. And so we're going to do the fist, but he has kind of a fist protector on, so we don't have to do too much. That's all we got to do. And then this will take care of the rest of that fist. So we'll come back here in a second. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to draw his little protector right there. I'm going to come in like this. I'm going to go like that, and then draw a bumpy arm, and I'll show you why in a second. Draw his fist in like this. And before I go too far, I'm just going to do that, and that'll take care of this. So now I'm going to add a little bit of detail, and I'll show you exactly why I was doing some of these things. So first, let me show you this. He's got wrappings around his wrist, so that's kind of why I did those bumps. So basically where the bump is out, I'm bringing it in like this and just doing some kind of detail of wrappings. See, so now it looks like his arm is all wrapped up. So I kind of planned it while I was sketching, and now I'm just going to go back and do that. And these are kind of thick, so I'm going to do one more like that. And how about one like this? And that'll take care of that. You know what? I'm going to connect any little thing I missed here. And let's do some detail on his elaborate shin guards like that. Just to help out with the detail here. And I see I missed some leg here, so I'm going to connect that. I'm going to connect this and draw that in there. And I believe that is Taro. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.